this guy, we already know what prayers is. You see this guy right here? This guy, he older than me. Okay.
And they're both older than me.
We drink
together.
We drinking out of the same fountain. Danny, I've known for so many years, man. I remember when I used to go backstage, when I first started, I would see Danny coming in there late. Everybody lined up to go on stage, and he come back there like this, and everybody was stripping. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? This guy hardly ever trained. I'm telling you, he stays like this. If anybody got better genetics than me, this is look at him. Don't forget, he won the Classic Physique Olympia this year. Congratulations, Jan.
Most of it's responsible to Dexter because I've never gotten so much crap spoken to. I can't even text without him giving me that eye when I'm training.
You know what I told him? I said, Danny, I said, listen, you're retired, you haven't done a pro show. You can revamp yourself. You can be somebody now. Win this freaking thing. Get in here and train. You got him to start training, man. And he won Olympia. See, dreams come true in the IFBB, baby. Okay? No other organization that can do what we do over here. We got shows all around the world, don't we, Jim?
20 countries.
Okay.
20 countries.
I just did 4 shows. I got one more next week, and this is the very first Olympia Europe. So I'm looking forward to being able to compete in that for the very first year. All right, here we are. We're at the Mecca Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, and we just smashed some shoulders just now.
This guy's a beast. Take an example out of Dexter's book.
Thanks, Jim.
Because he has a plan after he's done competing, too. Right, Dexter?
That's right.
You gotta have a plan in life.
Thanks, Jim. I gave it all I got, man. It's been, I've done 5 shows in a month. So it's pretty rough, okay? So, but I gave it all I got, and can't wait till this last show's over so I can relax a little bit, But anyway, let's do a quick recap on the Olympia and post Olympia shows, or shows after the Olympia, so to speak. Or going into the Olympia, I felt that was the best I ever been. You guys, I've been getting a ton of messages about how do I feel about me placing, and I should have placed higher, and I should have won, and all of this stuff. That's what keeps me going. That's what fuels me. Thanks to all my fans out there for the amazing comments and stuff, man. You guys are what keeps me going. So going into the Olympia, of course, everybody feels that they should win. And I feel I should have won, but we got judges and I respect their opinion, so they placed me 3rd, and I'm cool with that too. All I can do is try to be better next time and try to better myself every show. So, so that's that. That's Olympia. I placed 3rd in Olympia. And then after Olympia, we went to Spain and did the Arnold Classic Spain, which I ended up winning. And we had Kuwait a few days later, so let's do a quick recap on how close the shows were on the tour. So when we got to Spain the following week after Olympia, that was on a Saturday. Then we had to fly from Spain all the way to Kuwait, which is about 8 hours. Got to Spain, we left on Thursday, we left on Tuesday, got there Wednesday, okay? The show was on Thursday in Kuwait. Then after I competed in Kuwait, which I placed 2nd, Big Ramy won, I was 2nd. There's a lot of controversy going on there too. A lot of people felt I should have won, a lot of people felt he should have won. I respect Big Ramy, that's my homie, It could have went either way, apples and oranges, Love the guy. I placed 2nd there, and that was on a Thursday. So we had to get on the plane Friday morning, fly all the way back to Prague, and competed in the Prague Pro on Saturday. So keep in mind, that's 3 shows in a week, basically, okay? And I placed 3rd in that show. Again, a lot of controversy. William won that show. Big Ramy was 2nd, and I was 3rd. I was absolutely peeled. That was probably the hardest I've been in many years. So now we got one last show, and that is the Olympia Europe, and that's in Durban, I think, Germany. That's in a week, next week. So I'll see you guys next week. This is the first year they're putting on this show, another Olympia. It's not the Olympia, but it's still Olympia. You know what I'm saying? So to actually be able to compete in that show for the very first year they ever had it is gonna be amazing. At first I was like, you know what? It should be only one Olympian. Why would you wanna, mess that up? This is a Super Bowl of bodybuilding. Why would you wanna do another Olympia? Well, now that I've thought about it and planned for it and dieted for it, why not? You know what I'm saying? So looking forward to going to compete over there next week. And it sure will be nice to get a victory there and be the first one to win the Olympia Europe. So there you have it. That's basically my whole schedule for, post, Mr. Olympia and post-Olympia shows. It's not a bad, it's not, I didn't get any bad placings or nothing like that, so which I'm blessed and happy about. I can't ask when I'm 47 years old and still placing in the top. I'm very happy. Whatever I get, I'm very happy. So I'm just looking forward to getting this last show over and just relaxing, not going near the gym. I don't want to see no weights. I don't even want to hear no weights. I don't want to hear nothing clacking on the floor. I don't want to go near the gym, man. So still got to do what I do with the food and the protein, and thanks to Ultimate Nutrition, I still got good supplements out there, but and I'm still gonna take those. But actually going into the gym, I need a break, man. It comes a time when your body just say, you know what, it's time to take a break. And guys out there, listen to your body. This is why I've lasted so long, because I take time off, listen to my body. I'm not gonna go near the gym for a month. I don't even want to see no gym, whole month. Most guys, they can't do that because you just gotta have that pump. And I understand that. It's hard for me to stay out of the gym too, but I make myself stay out of the gym. It's not gonna hurt you to stay out. You might lose a little size, but guess what? Muscle has memory. It's gonna come right back in, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So don't be afraid to take no time off, man. That's why I've lasted so long. 18 years as a pro, you don't get no better than that, man, because I listen to my body. I eat properly, take good supplements, you know what I'm saying? Take the best supplements out there. And that's what it's all about. Every little thing adds up, okay? Don't think just because, well, Dexter says supplements is where he got him where he's at. No. That's part of it, okay? It's not everything. Everything plays a part. Working out, good training, training smart, eat smart, supplementation, vitamins, all that stuff plays a part on you being successful and continue to get better as you get older. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I continue to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because I do what's necessary and I do what needs to be done and I do it, consistently. It's not 1 week I do this and I'm off 3 weeks. It's consistent. All right? I've never done this before. It feels good. Just sit down and, talk to you guys and let you know what's going on with me, man. Until next time, make sure you guys subscribe, okay? It's very important. I'm putting up all these great videos that I keep getting comments about saying no one is doing the production I'm doing, but y'all ain't subscribing. I need y'all to subscribe, okay? That's the main thing. That's why I'm doing this, all right? So, see you guys on the next video. You guys take care, and God bless.
The Titan, Michael Hearn, he old like me. And then we got this old dude.
He just looked in NFL years 21.
He in the NFL network. You might see his big head up there.
Yeah, he's a big head. He got this big neck. Look at the trapping neck though. It's made for spirit, right? We're talking about traps.
He's what you play running back?
Yeah, fullback.
Well, he played fullback in the NFL. You might see him on the NFL network. He just...
Who's your squad?
Cowboys, what you mean? What's going
So we know he's deep now. Give us some time. Tony's going to come back. JJ's going to put him in the lineup.
If Tony Romo come back, I'm done.